Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today we're gonna try Dawn by Xerjoff. So I'm not quite sure that I pronounced the name well, but anyway, it's a sample that I got, nothing really to show. It says Dawn by Xerjoff. Usually they have other stuff, but it's really just Dawn and Xerjoff that's written on it. And I have another fragrance. I want to show you something. This is the difference between niche fragrance and non-niche fragrance, like a company that make perfume and a company that make other stuff and also sell perfume. Like quantity of liquid they put is just crazy. They like this one here, it's a Luna Rosa Carbon, but they put like twice the quantity of liquid. They really want you to have a lot of it to try it. It's probably because of the price point, also because they know that if you buy a bottle, they don't have the same impact financially of giving you like 2-3 times the quantity. Anyway, I just wanted to share this thought with you. So the box also is really different. It's a little rectangle. It says Xerjoff, and you can feel the texture on it. Then there's some little info. Xerjoff Dawn Eau de Parfum, and some little stuff that are written here. And on the side there's the logo of Xerjoff, and the other side a barcode. Sadly nothing written on this one, so we're gonna jump straight to the smell. Okay, so on paper it smells a lot like whiskey. I'm gonna be like super specific, but it smells like Japanese whiskey. You never smelled Japanese whiskey? You probably don't know what I talk about, but if you did, you know what I'm talking about. On paper, I would say it smells kind of sweet, kind of a sugar smell. It says spun sugar. I don't have a clue what is spun sugar, but some sugary smell. And there's some kind of a dusty smell. It says gunpowder, but on paper, I wouldn't say that it smells like gunpowder. It smells like somewhat that powderiness, like the dust that there is when you're in the countryside, the dust that will be in the air. That's about it. On the paper, on my skin, what I'm picking up, in the opening, there's a lot of gunpowder. The note is really powerful in the opening on my skin. There's also a lot of sugar. I would say that the sugar feels kind of synthetic on my skin. There's also some tobacco, which also smells synthetic on my skin. It's really sugary in the opening with the gunpowder. As it dries down, the gunpowder dissipate and the tobacco became more obvious, more present. And as it keeps drying down, at one point the whiskey note finally appear, and really reminds me at Japanese Scotch more than like whiskey or Irish whiskey. And it's pretty much how I will describe it. There's really few notes that I'm picking up in that fragrance. For the projection is average. I would say a little bubble around me. People are able to smell me. Maybe just a little bit more than that bubble, I would say. Longevity is great. Lasted around 12 hours. I wouldn't be surprised if people tells me that it lasts longer than that. For me, it was about 12 hours. The projection was pretty good. Somewhere later that I've been wearing it, a couple hours after where I was wearing it, I didn't count it. There's someone that gave me a compliment. If I'm getting a compliment by someone, it means that that person was able to smell me. Now for the complete note breakdown, there's only notes. There's no top, heart, and base notes. And the notes are gunpowder, whiskey, tobacco, and spun sugar. Now where I would see this fragrance, smelling it on paper, I would say that it would be a good business fragrance. It's not really the style I would go to, but still it's a great business fragrance. It's modern, smells really different from other fragrance, and there's some class into it. And the note breakdown, I'm not a big fan of the sugar note. For me, it's not quite business-like, but the tobacco, the whiskey, and the gunpowder, this is definitely a really good note for a business fragrance. As a dating fragrance, I think would be nice. The person that gave me a compliment was a guy. I would say it's more a fragrance that would appeal to men than to women, but still it has the tobacco that's kind of good in dating fragrance, and there's sugar and whiskey that are edible note. So would it be good as a dating fragrance? Probably as a clubbing fragrance too. It doesn't project like crazy, but it projects well and lasts long. So probably if you go there, and it's really distinctive, so people will be able to smell you. Would be intriguing somehow. In the summer winter spectrum, I would say it's more toward winter that it goes. I wouldn't say it's really good winter fragrance. It would be more toward fall. Of course, if you're inside in winter, it will be good. And in summer, though, it might be a little bit crazy if you wear it in heat outside and all. But I was wearing it in summer, so it's good. Wouldn't be like too bad. But for me, it's more toward winter, even though it's kind of all year round, and absolutely all year round if you're inside. And as of an everyday scent, I would say that it's not quite the style for an everyday scent, but if you want something that's bold and that put a statement, it lasts the whole day, so it will do a good job. In a sense, it's a business perfume. This is where I would see it. So if you want to have a business perfume as an everyday perfume, that will be a good one. And who I would see wearing this fragrance would be like a CEO of a business, like the image we have of the CEO with a suit, tie, white shirt, that need to dress sharp, look sharp, probably go see people for business purpose. Pretty much who I would see wearing this fragrance. So, hope you enjoyed this video. If it's the case, we'll like and share. If you have any comments about this fragrance, also if you have any other fragrance by Xerjoff, it's the first one I tried. I got it for free, so it's why I was able to try it. But I'd like to know which other are nice. So write in the comment if there's other fragrance from them that you tried. So, thanks for watching, and see you soon.